Alright, hi guys, BVG Hill here. Welcome to another episode of Kentucky Route Zero. Now last time we went into this super cool mine and that we thought was an entrance to the Zero, and it seemed at that one dead end that there might have been a highway through the wall and it was underground. So maybe, just maybe. Now we're going to try and find Shannon's shop, but I don't know if we're going to be able to find it. So let's try going back to the farmhouse and see if we can find Weaver. Okay, I guess we're going the right way. Act 1, Scene 5, Marquez Farmhouse. There's nobody buried here, you know. It's decorative, I guess. Or it's art or something. I don't know. A decorative graveyard? Weaver's folks were like that. Not morbid, I mean, but strange. Careless with tragic ideas. Oh, and look at that headstone. Marquez. I used to think that was for my parents. Now I don't know. No Weaver. Seems she's still gone. So, this is where she was. Yeah, makes sense. This was where Weaver and her parents lived. They took out a bunch of loans, you know, and had this place built. Do you have any debts? I owe some people some apologies. Well, you're lucky that's all you owe. My parents were like that until the company store found a way to get to them. For my dad, it was tokens to run the fans and air purifiers, and for my mom, it was canaries, two solutions to the same problem. They sure sounded different. Weaver had debt, too. A lot of it. All tuition. She said she was a mathematician or something. Yeah, she studied some esoteric stuff about something about using math to translate between Spanish and English. I think eventually Weaver put those math skills to work on all the red numbers in the family checkbook and got a clear sense of just how hopeless their situation was. So she left. I guess she just drove away in the middle of the night. They woke up in the morning and the car was gone, never came back. Until tonight. Someone else told me to come here and talk to her. Huh. Okay. I guess we two aren't the only ones she's been talking to. Oh, that's not something you see every day. That old TV right there, well, that is a damned antique for you. I had a model like that in the shop once, but I had to sell it off to make rent. Most painful decision I ever made. Say, do you mind if I open it up? Looks like the dials are all corroded, and the screen is leaking light a bit. Come on, I bet Lizette would never forgive you for letting a specimen like that fall into disrepair. Alright, let's take a look at it then. Fix her up, Lizette. Or not Lizette. Shannon. Oh yeah, these tubes are all messed up. Looks like they've been in a swamp or a cave or something. There's moss growing on this one. That's okay. I have a few spares in my bag here. Here. Pulled this one out of an old computer monitor. Just needs to be recalibrated a bit. Okay. That oughta... should be seeing something now. Are you seeing anything? Hey, it looks dangerous. What are you doing there? Damn, okay. Here. I think the contacts are dirty. Now don't go telling my customers I clean off old vacuum tubes with spit. There. Just gotta turn it north, south, and... bingo banga bongo. Whoa. Where did the barn go? Oh! Zero! Holy crap. Been a while. There she be. Kentucky Zero. What a mysterious on-ramp. It appears when you most need it, apparently. Hello there. Attention. Lula Chamberlain, RE, your application. Thank you for your application to the Gaston Trust for Imagined Architecture's annual fellowship. What is going on up at the top? Anyways, we received a record number of applications this year, over 100 in total, and regrettably we can award only one fellowship position per year. As you know, our review process includes a multi-phase blind committee analysis of portfolio submissions, as well as a careful review by a panel of subject matter experts on each applicant's notability and relevance in the field. We must be extremely selective in our process so as to maintain the level of standards we have established over our 35 years in operation. Our panel did not select your application. We encourage you to consider reapplying next year. Many young artists and architects reapply for a few successive years before being accepted. Sincerely, Dr. Carl Stone Norden, Architect, Gaston Trust for Imagined Architecture. Below the printed text is a hastily handwritten note. Note. Sorry for the condescending form letter. Love your work. Unfortunately, I just do the mail here. Folds the letter up. Throw it in the garbage. Throw in the garbage. Rick clears throat. Busy? Busy. How are you, Rick? What's up, man? I shouldn't complain. So, did you get it? Did you get my note about the office? Oh, I didn't read that. I'm going stag. Oh yeah, I didn't mean. Hey, I'm probably not going anyways. Lots to do, you know. A lot of new drafts. So how did your application go? I was in the mail room and I saw you got a letter back. Sorry, I don't mean to pry. I just saw. It's fine, Rick. I'm not going anywhere. How's your goldfish? So is she an older lady? She's got gray hair. Lula. Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces. So that's where we just were. Okay, now we're back to Conway and Shannon. Okay, what's Shannon have to say about this place? Didn't we just pass this place? I don't think the Zero operates like the roads we're used to. I don't understand it either. So, what is this place? Looks like an office building to me. Yeah, an office building in a cathedral. This is weird, but do you think we're inside or outside right now? Both. Okay, very poetic. Well, maybe someone around here has a better sense of direction. What an odd reception area. Let's ring the bell here then. Ding ding. I see peeps up here. Hello? Hello, ma'am. Hello. Well, here you are. Better late than never, I guess. Just unload the whiskey over there by the elevator. I'll figure something out. Want to settle a bet? I'm actually pretty busy, but sure, what's up? Can you be both inside and outside at the same time? Wow, okay. Is that like a philosophy thing, or are you just lost? Yeah, I guess it's a bit philosophical. Huh, okay. I wouldn't say you're dressed like a philosopher. Oh? How am I dressed? You work like me, and I take care of the heating and cooling and watch the front desk. You know, at first I thought you were here delivering whiskey for our little celebration, but you don't look like one of the boys from the distillery either. What is this place? Well, it's clear you're new to this territory. I expect you just mean to be passing through. We're looking for Dogwood Drive. Dogwood. Nope. You're going to need to talk to someone upstairs about that, one of the map clerks. But first, we've got to get you in the system, so you need an appointment with one of the ingestion clerks. Now, let's see. Rick is booked proofreading drafts all afternoon, and Wanda's out on a site. Let me go make some calls and see if we have anyone free. There are some books over there in the waiting area, or just take a look around. Have you seen our grotesques? The hell is a grotesque? Why did these TVs just turn on? Television's playing a cartoon about a bird. The cartoon bird collects pieces for its nest. A scarf, plastic shopping bag, a bit of a young girl's hair. The nest is warm, but precariously fragile. Oh, hey, lady. You done? Oh, good. I thought you'd left. People can be so impatient. You never know. Well, I have you meeting with Lula Chamberlain. She's a senior clerk and doesn't actually handle the ingestion process, but she's the only one with room on her plate this evening. My schedule says she's on the 5th floor, reviewing some diagrams. The elevator is just back to the left there, 5th floor. So we're going to go meet with the lady that we just met a few moments ago. What are these books? This is a pretty neat place. 3 books are piled on the table. A service manual for a sewage pump, some architectural plans for a bungalow, and a slim collection of Japanese death haiku. An envelope is protruding from the bottom of the stack. Pick up the envelope. The envelope reads Bureau of Secret Tourism. It contains several small handwritten brochures with ritualistic directions to bizarre locations. What a strange place. Alright, 5th floor. Here we go. That's her there, isn't it? That's the 1st floor, right? Shannon, she's on the 5th floor, right? Scans a column of elevator button. I definitely see her on the 1st floor. We're going to the 1st. Yeah, she's definitely right there. Hello? Are you lost? We're looking for Lula Chamberlain, and I can actually see her right now. Oh no, she's much too busy. Let's get some of our junior clerks to sort your paperwork first so we don't waste any of Ms. Chamberlain's time. It's a pretty straightforward process. First, you'll need to get a case number assigned. Talk to Clerk Metzstein about that. She's just over there at the end of the room. Happy to help. Okay. Having fun in the paperclip labyrinth? Well, you made it eventually. You look exhausted. I'd offer you my seat, but my ankles are turning on me. Arthritis? Dr. Truman says my joints are eroding one another. They've been collaborating for decades. It's only natural they want to kill each other now. Well, enough about my hateful wrists and ankles. This concrete bunker of an office is just a waypoint for you, I'm sure. Where is it you're trying to go? Looking for 5 Dogwood Drive. Dogwood Drive. That's funny. Do you know I used to live on a Dogwood Drive? This was years ago. A grimy old house, basement full of insects, attic full of birds. I had a few roommates. We all worked at the university. I had a dog. I drank whiskey and beer and made sculptures. But that dogwood was a surface road. With a name like that, it would have to be. What are you doing on 0? Your cousin Weaver. Weaver Marquez. I hadn't expected to hear from her again. You know her? She came through here as an intern. One of my old colleagues must have referred her. Do you know, I never asked. Anyway, there's not much challenging work here, much less for a gifted mathematician. She helped translate some notes on architectural plans I picked up in Mexico. She was very bored. We used to sit on the steps by the river on our lunch break and talk about geometry. I hope she wasn't in trouble. I lost touch with her so suddenly. I had recommended she go see some old friends of mine at the university about a new acoustic surveying adventure. I often worry she became wrapped up in some tenured professor's quixotic research project. You know the type. Gray-haired, intellectual, narcissistic. Well, that is... I guess she sent you here because she respected me, thought I could help. Weaver's a dear girl, but I'm afraid you've been misled. Excuse me. Where's the Dogwood Drive you lived on? No, it's not possible. The Dogwood Drive I lived on is now called Pale Dogwood Drive. They've renamed all the streets, you see. Too many streets with the same names. It was never a problem before, but now we have these databases, and it's all too confusing for the computer. The computer has no sense of ambiguity, so it proclaims an error, name collisions, they call them. So my Dogwood Drive is Pale Dogwood Drive, and another might be Large-Leafed Dogwood Drive, Himalayan Flowering Dogwood Drive, and so on, but one of them is still just Dogwood Drive, or so we might hope. It's really a matter of consulting records, of which we have an abundance here. Do you have those records here? I expect we must. They'll be up in the archives and records, 4th floor. It'll be filed under 0 for odonyms, or O for odonyms, probably, or G for generic, or maybe S for specific, depending on which part of the street name was changed. Oh my god. 4th floor it is then. Oh, brother. 4th floor. Are those bears? What? Documents. Damn, this place is a mess. Okay. Take a look through that logbook, I guess. Maybe there's some kind of system to all these boxes. I'll just start digging. Small logbook has a smart leather cover. A few notes are scribbled on the inside covers. Most pages are just lists, titles, names, and dates. I put the logbook away. Nothing? Me neither. Half of these boxes aren't even labeled, and the rest are all from the first few letters of the alphabet. Couldn't find anything with an O or a G or an S. Maybe that clerk knows someone somewhere else we can look. Nothing? That's unfortunate. Well, they must still be in transit. You see, we've only moved into this new venue somewhat recently, and it's all a bit in progress. This was a cathedral not so long ago, can you believe it? And then the Bureau reclaimed it. The old congregation has been directed to one of our storage facilities for the activity. That's where you'll find the street name records, I expect. At the church, Mary Ann at reception can give you directions. Just come back here when you have the files, and we'll begin the necessary paperwork to have the information analyzed. Oh, and while you're out on the road, you might want to stop and see Dr. Truman about your leg. He's a specialist regarding ailments of the joints and limbs, and I know he works at night. His home office is in a small neighborhood on the east edge of Bowling Green. Here's his card. Do stop and see him. That leg is a miserable sight. Take care of each other. All right, well, we're going to go get on the road, and then I think we're going to call it quits for today after that. Sorry, this is kind of a really particularly boring episode here. Give us some directions, Mary Ann. Get what you need? Lula said you could direct us to the church. Oh, sure, the old storage lot. Just get back on the 0 and drive until you hit the crystal, then turn around. It'll make sense once you get on the road. You can handle it. Okay, to the crystal and turn around. Fine. Alright, and that's as good a spot to stop as any. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I know this series isn't exactly like action-packed or anything, but I think it has a very unique and trippy story, so I hope you guys are enjoying it. But anyways, remember, if you liked the video, hit the like button down below. If you really liked it, make sure to hit the subscribe button. And if this video just completely blew your mind, then definitely be sure to share it with your friends, your family, your loved ones, random people you find on the street, whatever floats your boat. And I will see you in the next one. See you later.